The whales pierced through the thick village air that morning. I had barely stepped out to fetch water when I heard it again. Ada was crying. It was the fourth time in 2 years that the cry of joy she hoped to hear was replaced by the cry of grief. This time it was worse. She had lost another pregnancy. I knew Ada well. She was the kind of woman who smiled through storms and laughed even when life threw stones. But this had broken her. I couldn't help but wonder why. Why did tragedy keep finding her doorstep? Little did I know her misfortune was closer to her than she imagined. Ada married Emeka, the love of her life, 3 years ago. Their union was the talk of the village. Emeka, a successful farmer, and Ada, the graceful seamstress, made the perfect couple. But after their wedding, it seemed like the gods turned their backs on her. Each time Ada conceived, something would go wrong. I don't understand, Amaka, she confided in her best friend one afternoon, her voice shaky. Why does this keep happening to me? Why can't I carry my babies to term? Amaka, her closest confidant, embraced her. Don't worry, Ada, God knows the best. Maybe the time isn't right yet, she said, her voice dripping with sympathy. But something about the way she smiled always felt off to me. I began to notice patterns, strange things. Ada would run to Amaka with her news every time she discovered she was pregnant. Amaka, I'm pregnant again, Ada said excitedly one day. Oh, Ada, that's wonderful. This time you will carry it to full term, Amaka replied, but her eyes betrayed her words. Ada never suspected anything. She trusted Amaka with her secrets, her fears and her dreams. After all, they had been friends since childhood. But I had my doubts. There was something unsettling about the way Amaka seemed to enjoy Ada's pain. One fateful evening, I overheard a conversation I will never forget. I was walking past Amaka's house when I heard her speaking to someone. That Amaka thinks she's so special because she married Emeka. Amaka sneered. Every time she gets pregnant, she runs to me like I'm her savior. Little does she know I'm the reason she will never have a child. My heart froze. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Amaka had been secretly visiting a herbalist, using charms to cause Ada's miscarriages. Her envy of Ada's marriage had turned her into a monster. Ada's next pregnancy came a few months later. True to form, she told Amaka. I wanted to intervene, but I didn't know how. What if Ada didn't believe me? What if confronting Amaka made things worse? I decided to wait and gather more evidence. One evening, Ada came to me, tears streaming down her face. Amaka is all I have left, and even if she can't help me, I feel cursed, she sobbed. I couldn't hold it any longer. Ada, listen to me. Not everyone who smiles with you is your friend. Be careful who you share your happiness with. She looked at me confused. What are you saying? All I'm saying is, not everyone is happy for you, even those closest to you. Eventually, I summoned the courage to tell Ada the truth. At first, she didn't believe me, but when I showed her the charms I had found in Amaka's possession, the scales fell from her eyes. How could she? Ada whispered, her voice trembling. She's envious of you, Ada. Your joy was her bitterness, I replied. Ada stopped speaking to Amaka after that. She kept her next pregnancy a secret, not even telling her closest family members. She prayed, fasted, and trusted only her husband. This time, she carried her baby to town, a beautiful baby boy who brought light back into her life. Amaka, on the other hand, became a shadow of herself. When the truth about her deeds spread in the village, no one wanted to associate with her. The lesson was clear. Not everyone deserves to know your joy. Ada's story became a warning to every woman in the village. Some smiles hide daggers, and some friendships are better left behind. Have you experienced a betrayal like Ada's? Share your story in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, in order to get notified when we upload our subsequent videos. And hit the notification bell for more real life stories that will keep you thinking. Thank you.